Dreamers, welcome back. It's Lindsay and it's time for another weekly makeup basket. If you're new here, what I do every week is I go through and I show you the things I've been using all week and kind of give you little mini reviews. I've been thinking about switching this up and doing a get ready with me every Friday, so I'm going to have a little quiz right up here, and if you wouldn't mind answering that, please. Would you rather continue to see the weekly makeup basket as it's been, or would you like to see a get ready with me with the products I've been using all week instead? So first off, let me apologize for my bangs. They are not behaving. We are getting ready to go on vacation the first week of August, and I'm trying to wait till exactly 2 weeks before, because we're going to do a really big family picture. So I was trying to wait till 2 weeks before to go get my hair cut so that, you know, it's like all nice. So anyway, that's why my bangs are a little bit misbehaving. Okay, so on to the products for the week. For my primer, I've been using the Enlight primer. This is the CVS brand. I told you guys about a couple of different products that I had tried. I also tried a mask, which I really love. This is from the Superface line. When it rains, it pours, and it's a pore refining facial serum. So it's not really intended to be a primer, but I have found that this works fantastically as a primer. So, you know, I've already done all my morning cleaning, and then I put this on as my primer. It moisturizes my face just the right amount. I have combination oily skin, and it really helps my makeup to stick all day and make my face look very smooth and flawless. So I absolutely love that. For foundation, I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the matte and poreless one. This is one of my favorite foundations from the drugstore. I had been using the L'Oreal Cushion, and I really liked that one, but it's very expensive. This one is a lot less expensive. This is for normal to oily skin. There is one that is intended for dry skin, so if you have dry skin, you might want to check that out. I have this in 125 Nude Beige, which is a great color for me right now. All these products are what I have on my face too, so. And don't you love it when you get on camera and you're like, oh, maybe I didn't blend my contour all that well. Huh. Anyway, so I've really been enjoying that. For my concealer, I've been using the Maybelline, this is the Instant Age Rewind, which I absolutely love this concealer, but I'm not sure why last time I went to the store I bought this in medium, and I do not like the medium one. I like the brightening one, or the illuminating, I can't remember what it's called, but that's the one that I like. Not crazy about this one. I don't have a whole lot left, and I am ready to be finished with this product. Okay, let's see. For the rest of my face, I've been using a couple of different products. I pulled back out my Anastasia contour kit, and this is the powder one. I've been using the banana powder to set under my eyes. I've been using, let's see, this powder to set the rest of my makeup. I've been using this color for my contour. I've been using this color for bronzer to brighten up. I've been using this as my highlight, and I haven't really used this darkest color yet. I'm a little bit afraid of it because it seems very, very dark when I put it on my skin. So I haven't really used that one very much. I meant to use it this week and try it out, and I just didn't. But I really enjoy this kit. It is one of my favorite contour kits that I have, and I do have several. I have used the heck out of this thing, and it doesn't look like I've used that much. The products just really last a long time. They blend beautifully. If you haven't tried this out yet, I highly recommend it. For blush this week, I started off using this Physicians Formula one. Let's see, it's the Sexy Booster Sexy Glow Blush in Natural. And I bought this because of the packaging, because it is super cute. And for a while, this was my absolute favorite blush, but I haven't used it in a really long time, and I couldn't remember why. For one thing, it smells wonderful. A lot of Physicians Formula products smell wonderful, and it used to have a little shoe in there, and I've rubbed most of it off. But when I pulled it back out this time, it is so shimmery. And I mean, it's just glowy, glowy, glowy. And I went to go take a picture for Instagram, and really sometimes when you're taking a photograph or you're doing a video or you're looking at yourself not just in your mirror, you get a lot more critical of the way that you look. And I just did not like the way that this looked on me. It was just too shimmery. Now I have a lot of shimmery blushes that I like. I really like some of my NYX ones. You know, I like a little bit of shimmer, but this one just looked so shimmery. So I think I'm gonna pass this on, even though I love the way that it smells, although I may end up keeping it just because I enjoy the packaging. Another thing that I tried this week that started out as a fail and turned into something that I really enjoy is this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer and blush in Dusk Till Dawn. It has this super, super cute pattern to it. I actually picked this up a couple of years ago when we were on vacation. I had stopped at a Rite Aid because we don't have them here, and I was looking for some Jesse's Girls stuff, and I stumbled across this, and I had never seen it here in Oklahoma. But since this is a bronzer and a blush, I started off and I was trying to use the bronzer color just as a bronzer. And it is much, much, much too pink to use as a bronzer. So then I tried to dip into just the blush, which was very, very difficult to do. And the blush color is really quite lovely. So what I ended up doing was I ended up just taking my brush, and let me actually grab my brush here, and I just swirled it all together. And you can't really see it in a swatch all that well, but it is what I have on my cheeks right now, is just this sort of all swirled together. Now I will say that, like most Wet n Wild powder products that are, you know, like this, I don't have that experience quite as much with their eyeshadows, but with the rest of their powder products, there is a lot of fallout. But I am glad that I found a use for this, because I keep looking at it and going, I just can't use it because the color doesn't work. But I did find a really good way to use that, so I'm very happy about that. For my eye primer this week, I've been using the Balm Put a Lid on It, which is in a project pan that I'm doing, and I'm really almost done with it. I really do like this, but it's not my favorite. I like the Urban Decay and the Too Faced better, and I like the Wet n Wild better than any of those. So I will not be purchasing this, but I do enjoy it. Let's see, for my eyeshadow this week, I have been playing around with Kat Von D's Esperanza palette. This was a limited edition from a couple of years ago. I might even say 3 years ago. But I really enjoy the colors, and I kind of used the heck out of this when I first got it. And then I put it away, and it's really more sort of spring and summer, not really great for the fall. It only has 2 matte colors though. South right here and Placebo over here are the only matte colors. So I usually use South just kind of as my base. I use Placebo as my transition color. And then right now I have Selena sort of as my halo, and then I have Archangel, the green in the center, and then I have Santeria and Dog Roses in the outer corner and on my lower lash line. So I really enjoy this palette. I will be keeping it. I will be continuing to use it. And I mean, can you get over that packaging? It's just amazing. I love it. It is absolutely beautiful. That's really the reason I bought it. This was one of the very first eyeshadow palettes that I bought when I was really getting back into makeup and starting to look at higher end things. This was one of the first things that I bought. For the rest of eyes, did I talk about brows? I don't think I talked about brows. Okay, for brows, I have been using the Brow Stylist Definer. This is by L'Oreal. It's one that everybody's raving about. Everyone says that it's just like the Anastasia one. I can't tell you that because I've never had the Anastasia one. I can tell you that it's very similar to the NYX one, but a little bit creamier. Has a wonderful spoolie on the end. I am just kind of trying to use this up and get it out of my collection, not because it's a bad product. I do think it does, you know, a decent job on brows, but I don't really need to fill in. I have, these are, you know, I have full brow hairs. I don't have any patches. I prefer to use a powder, so I'm just kind of trying to use that up and get it on its way. Same thing for this. This is what I've been using for my tight line, and I have it on my lower waterline right now. This is a Too Faced Black Beauty pencil. I don't have very much of it left, and it doesn't want to focus, does it? There we go. I don't have very much of it left, so I'm going to keep using it until it's gone. I do really like it, but they don't sell it anymore, so I'm just kind of ready to move it out of my collection. For my upper lash line, I've been using the Galactic Beauty Precise Eyeliner Marker, which came in last month's BoxyCharm. I like this eyeliner, but I will say that of the liquid eyeliners that I have that are this price range, and even some that aren't, I think that this is harder to get a precise line if you are a little bit older. If your eyelids are pristine, go for this. But if you are like me and you're almost 40 years old, or you're getting there, or you're over 40, if you have texture or wrinkles on your eyelids, this is going to be very hard to get a nice straight line. I have fought with this so many times this week and been frustrated because I end up with a much thicker line than I want, because it just is really hard to get that very smooth line. So I like it, it looks nice, but I don't think that this is really the best thing for those of us that are a little bit more mature. For mascara this week, I started off trying out the Rimmel Wonder Lash. And this is, it says it has argan oil in it. I tried this because I really like the, oh, I don't remember what it's called, but the Scandalize, the Rimmel Scandalize. So I picked this one up because it's in kind of similar packaging, but I don't like this one. For one thing, I do not like the brush. It is a plastic, just absolutely plastic brush, and I just don't like the shape of it. There's nothing really on the tip. I like the brush in the Scandalize a whole lot better. It just has a completely different application. This gets really clumpy really fast. It was really too wet of a formula, and I can't say that it's gonna get any drier because I've had this open for months. Several months, and it's not getting any drier. So I'm just not thrilled with that. If you want to get a Rimmel mascara, get the Scandalash or the Scandalize instead of that. So then I switched to the Blink Mascara Amplified. I did get this in, I think I got it in a BoxyCharm. And I really like this mascara. That's what I do have on right now. I like this mascara. I love the application. I love the brush. It comes out very, very clean. That is with no wiping off at all. So it comes out very, very clean. The brush is a good size. It's easy to apply. The only thing I don't like about this mascara is that when you go to remove it, because it is a tubing mascara, it balls up. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to take off my eye makeup, but it's not going to stop me from using this. This is really the first tubing mascara that I've really had any experience with. So if you guys have tried tubing mascaras, do they all do that? Do they all kind of ball up when you try to take them off, or is that just this product? I'm just curious to know. Okay, so last thing is lips. And what I have on my lips right now is a combination of these two. My NYX, this is a Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner. That is the longest name for a product ever. This is, I started reading that, I was like, is this a physician's formula product? And then it says this lip liner is so good the name had to be this long. I do really like these. This is the first one I've gotten from this. I really like the NYX just pencil lip liners, and I hadn't tried this one, and I saw it at the store. I really liked it. So that is what it looks like. And what is the color on this? Bed Rose is the color. These are just very, very creamy, very smooth, very easy to apply. And then I've been using my Kat Von D Studded Kiss Lipstick in Lovecraft, which is a matte formula, and that's a terrible swatch because it's right on top of my bone. But that's what it looks like. That's what they look like together, and that is what I have on my lips right now. So I absolutely love this lipstick. I stood at Sephora and swatched these really for probably about 45 minutes because I knew I could only get one, and I absolutely love the color Lovecraft, so that is the one that I got. So that is everything this week. I will have an update coming up on my project pan that I'm doing. So some of the products I mentioned to you that I'm just trying to use up, they're in my project pan, so I'll have an update coming on that. I think right around the 1st of August or it may be, yeah, I think it's right around the 1st of August, so I'm gonna have an update for that. I did just post the video, so I will put a link to that video down below if you want to check it out. Otherwise, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed this. Don't forget to answer that quiz. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and next week you can look forward to subscription box reviews. So I will see you then. Bye.